Connection is what builds brand equity, and performance builds short-term attention. One creates depth and one is draining me. And it was like I was constantly looking at what Facebook was telling me to do to build the next dollar. And it was like a contest. And I was creating noise, but not resonating with the right people. Hello, and welcome to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast, where high-performing CEOs and entrepreneurs learn to scale smarter. I'm Tanya Gossage, founder of Gossage Consulting and the Power Connectors. Right here, every week, you're going to discover the real strategies in referral marketing, authority building, and AI-powered automation to help you attract high-ticket leads and grow through smart connections, not cold outreach. If you've ever felt like showing up online means turning into a performance version of yourself, oh my goodness, you are not alone. I have been there. And today we're talking about visibility, not the kind that leaves you burned out or exposed. Here's the truth. Because you don't have to shout out to be seen. I once thought that you did. Not truly, but you don't have to hustle to be known. And you don't have to show up every place to grow. Let's talk about how to grow with presence, not pressure. The hidden cost of the visibility culture. Let's name what most people won't, okay? You've been told that you have to show up and post daily on every platform, right? LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Substack, Threads, Twitter, Alignable, and every other place there is out there to show up. You know, the pressure comes from the illusion that frequency equals relevance. But for high trust businesses, it's not about the volume. It's about the value. And many CEOs and consultants feel like, they're falling behind if they don't post constantly, a gazillion times a day or every day, but they're actually just diluting their message. And again, this is just my opinion, okay? Because there's lots of opinions out there. This is just my opinion. They're also, let's build a persona that performs better than the real you. Over time, it's a performance trap that creates this emotional fatigue. You show up, a smile on the camera, while silently dreading every single post. And this disconnect slowly erodes your confidence and your authenticity, turning every moment into contact. What you eat, what you're doing throughout the day, every story into a sales hook, right? The algorithm doesn't care about your energy. But you know who does? Your audience. Not every story has to convert. Some stories are just meant to connect. Connect with your people, connect with your audience, connect with your community. And that's where trust begins. But here's what that costs you. You start to feel like a character. I'm telling you, a character in your own business. When visibility becomes like a performance, your identity starts to fragment. You lose touch with the grounded, capable leader underneath all of that strategy. And I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about because on Facebook, I'll use Facebook for a minute, Facebook, when I monetized Facebook, I was showing up in performance because I figured out how to make money on Facebook, what Facebook wanted me to do to make money. And so it was about posting the content that was making me money, not necessarily what was connecting to my audience. And so then it was about telling people, I can help you monetize on Facebook. But it wasn't about the connection to the people. And then I became not happy about what I was doing. It was about making the dollar from Facebook. And that was about performing. And it was ugly. It was not what I was out there to do. And then when I realized that, I was like, I'm being like so and so, and I don't like this. It's ugly. I'm doing it for the dollar. I'm not doing it to connect. And so then I was like, I'm over here on Alignable and I'm connecting with my people. And I'm over here on Facebook and I'm performing like some actor and I don't like it. And so I was like, connection is what builds brand equity, and performance builds short term attention. One creates depth and one is draining me. And it was like I was constantly looking at what Facebook was telling me to do to build the next dollar. And it was like a contest. And I was creating noise, but not resonating with the right people. And so resonance is when your message lands and lingers, but it doesn't come from being everywhere. It comes from being real in the right places. And so visibility without boundaries is burnout in a better outfit, if that makes sense. And I was like, I'm not liking this. And so redefining visibility as presence. And so I want to reframe this for a minute. Visibility isn't about being seen by everyone. It's about being felt by the right ones. And so here's what visibility as presence looks like. Number one, rooted in identity. You're clear on who you are and what you stand for. You're clear on who you are and what you stand for. Without this, you're constantly pivoting based upon what's trending. But when your visibility is rooted in your values, your audience trusts your consistency. So for me, my values, integrity, trust, relationships and connections, and value and my impact, that's my core values. Your message comes from truth, not trends. It comes from truth and not trends. The trends is what I was doing on Facebook to make the dollar that Facebook was telling me every move to make that dollar. Was performing, not connecting. And so truth cuts through the noise and those trends expire. My audience doesn't need more hype, what I was doing on Facebook. They need my leadership, what I'm doing on Alignable, what I'm doing here or on YouTube and Spotify and Apple through this podcast today. People recognize your presence because it's consistent with my integrity, with your integrity. When your brand voice matches your lived experience, your reputation, it compounds over time. Number 2, resignate over repetitiveness. You don't need to post every single day. You need to post with clarity. This is the key. Clarity is what converts. If your message is watered down by repetition, people are going to tune out. It's when it's focused that they're going to lean in to what you're saying. When your content or content that resonates does more work than content that performs. When I was performing, I don't know that it was resonating with people. It was only, in my opinion, again, for Facebook to get likes, to get comments. The show, that's what Facebook wanted, for me to earn the dollar. And it was earning the dollars because it was what Facebook was wanting. Think of that one post that still gets DMs months later. I'm still earning dollars on posts on Facebook. It's the power of resonance, though, that is lasting relevance. It's the things that I've done on podcast that are still getting watched. It's the leadership. You say less, but it lands more. Strategic silence creates space for your impact. You don't need a megaphone. You need a message. I had a brand strategist tell me that once. We were getting ready to go on a call, and he said, "You don't need a megaphone. Just listen and take notes." That was a big message to me. He was saying, listen and take notes. Speak less. That was so big for me. Number 3, relational, not performative. You're not performing for your audience. You're connecting with your community. And that's what I love so much about what I'm doing in my community of 15,000 people right now on Alignable is the ability to go in and connect with these people, these business owners, these leaders. And it's about the conversation, not the conversion. It's the high trust leaders that build these loyal communities by me not being perfect. It's about me being human and about relating to these people and allowing other people to have the stage to show their expertise. And it's where my network of the Power Connector Circle come into play. It's real people, real conversations, real impact of a network that people find their ideal clients, their ideal partnerships, where people take the stage and are able to find these people and connect to them through their messaging. Oh, so powerful. But finding your listeners and being able to bring them in your spaces where they can build authentic relationships and real strategies are intersecting. That's the visibility that finds alignment that will never burn you out. I never burn out when I'm able to connect to these type of people and have these type of communications that take place and give individuals the stage that allows them the framework to align and find their visibility and build their authority. Let's make this real today. Here's how you start showing up without the performance trap. Number 1, or step 1, choose your platform based upon your energy, not algorithm. Like I said, you don't have to be on all of those platforms that I mentioned a while ago. You just need to ask yourself, where do I feel the most energized to show up? And that's your place. Is it YouTube? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Alignable? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Some of those places are my places. Some of those places are not my places at all. Do I have a presence there? Yes. Do I occasionally post there? Yes. Do I post there frequently? Yes. Some yes, some no. Do I have followers on some of those? Yes, some more than others. But it's your energy is a resource. And if you dread opening certain apps, then that is not your platform. It is not. Use tools to place your content there for you if that's what it takes. Visibility should expand you, not exhaust you. Show up as a human physically and post where it energizes you. You do not need to go viral. You need to go where you're valued. Understand that. You do not need to go viral. I was thinking when I was on Facebook, I needed to go viral. I needed to make that money on Facebook. And you know what I decided? I was willing to give up that money because it was not energizing me. I was performing. I was willing to give that all up to be on the platform that energized me. I was willing to be on Alignable where I could connect to the people that allowed me to lay my head on my pillow at night and take that deep breath and say, I had impact today. I impacted lives today. That helped me goes toward my vision statement of impacting 5,000 business owners in the next 3 years, helping them grow and scale their business. Intimacy scales differently. It's one conversation in the right place. It outperforms 10,000 impressions in the wrong place. Be sure that sinks in. Step number 2 is define what consistent looks like for you. Consistency doesn't mean daily. It means dependable. Show up on a cadence that reflects your commitment and your capacity. Let consistency be human, not robotic. I can tell you when I show up on LinkedIn, it is not robotic. It is human. When you see the recommendations and the testimonies that come in and day out, based upon how I connect and perform to people, that is commitment. Pick a rhythm that you can honor and that your audience can trust. Trust is built upon follow through, not frequency. People trust what's predictable and what's honest. They know that there's going to be 16 to 18 events in my community a month. I am dependable. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be there for them. Those events are there. I'm going to be there for them. They know that if they show up, they can have a stage. They know they're going to find their perfect people. They know they can find their partners. Speak to the people, not the metrics. Post like you're speaking to one who truly needs it. Are you the one that needs this message today? When your focus shifts from mass appeal to a meaningful connection, everything shifts. You feel it. Your clients feel it. Let go of chasing likes. Let it go. I have not been on Facebook other than probably, I don't know that I've been on there 5 minutes a day. When I see something, to go post a message, I have a few people that I connect with in Messenger daily. When I pull up Messenger, and I do it through Facebook, I'll pull it up on my computer system. Whatever message hits me in the face, I may like it or comment. Whatever message is right there in my face, that message may get a comment or a like. Ever how many times I pull up that Messenger on my computer a day, that's about all I'm on Facebook a day. And I used to be on Facebook, I can't tell you how many hours a day. It's not happening today. I've not been in my group. I've not been on my business page, and I have over 9,000 followers. I've let it go because it was not energizing me. Other platforms are energizing me. Do I have potential clients there? I do. But I've said, come and follow me here because this is more where my people are. Impact shows up in your replies, referrals, relationships, not just reactions. Let your visibility reflect in your deeper mission. You can show up with less effort and create more connection. I am happier in my social connections than I've ever been. Do I know less by not being on Facebook? Yes, I'm admitting it. I know less. But you know what? I'm okay with it. You don't need to show up for everyone. You don't. You need to show up for the people who matter. And when you do, that's when your business becomes sustainable and magnetic. I want you to take a moment to reflect. Where am I performing? Where am I performing? Where can I return to presence? Oh my goodness. Where can I return to presence? I am working on a course called the Revenue Connector Blueprint. It won't be long and it'll be done. But you can download, click on the link and get on the wait list for this. There's no pressure. But I would highly recommend that you take that whenever it's available. Get on the wait list. Also, click on the link to join the Power Connectors. It's a circle. It's a community, but it is my network of trusted referral network. You can get on there. There's a free option. There's 2 paid options. Get in that network. It's just been released. We are getting close to reaching 100 members. There's going to be something wild when it does reach 100. But join that. If you want to be in a group of network to be referred by me, and I am a person who connects people to people. If you've not looked at my website, that's what I do. I connect people to people. I connect you to your ideal client, and I connect you to your referral partners. I also help you lead like a true CEO. If you're stuck in your business and need to get unstuck, I help you with that. But get in the Power Connector Circle. I highly encourage you to do that. Take the free option if you would like. But here's what I want you to do next. We're diving into the boundaries of your business to protect your capacity at scale next week. Until then, I want you to continue to make smart connections, big growth, and absolutely no burnout. I'm Tanya Gossage, and I will see you again next week. Talk to you again soon. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Influence and Growth Mastery podcast. If you're ready to attract high-ticket leads, scale with AI, and grow through powerful referral networks, visit my website, gossageconsulting.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with any CEO who is ready to simplify, scale, and succeed without the burnout. Until next time, stay influential and keep building smart connections that drive the real growth. See you soon.